some knee mobility exercises. So all this week I have been doing like a mobility session for you, give you a few ideas and different movements you can add into any of your classes, and you can do at home if you struggle with mobility issues as well, just stiffness around the joint. There's so many great exercises that you can easily add into all different classes. Good morning. So I'm just going to do a few for knees, so let me know in the comments if you do struggle a bit with your knees. You may do if you're a fit pro and you've been doing 20-30 years of impact, your knees might be feeling it. So there's a couple of things you can do. I'm just going to go through all the different exercises. I will write these down and put them on the big doc. So if you want this, good morning, Emily. If you'd like this on the doc, just comment mobility and you'll get Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday's mobility sessions that I did, plus the notes that I've done with them as well. So loads there. Good morning. Okay, first one then. So if you struggle with squats, whether you teach or whether this is for you personally, grab your yoga blocks, put your toes on the floor, and then you can squat there. So that is it just changes the length of the calf and the Achilles, and you're able to squat without as much pressure on your knees. It also changes the position of your pelvis, so you're not here with all the weight over. So I would highly recommend, if you do struggle with your knees, take yoga blocks with you to teach with and do the exercises in that way. That will take a massive amount of pressure off the knees, and it will at least able you to squat. Next exercises I would do is, and you could do this in your classes, let me go to the side, is do some wall sits. So if you get everybody around the edge here and just push the body weight into the wall sits and hold it. So you've got an isometric contraction there on the quads. And then you can lift the heels one at a time. If you've got good strength and balance, you can bring one knee into the middle of your pelvis and you can do a one leg wall sit. And then you can change to the other side. They're good. And then hold it again. So again, this might be something that you do in a session. Also, to strengthen the shin, you can be in your wall sit position and then you can attempt to lift up the toes. So again, you can feel the shins, you can feel the quads, and maybe hold that for a few seconds. So that's a nice idea to do. Another one is if you're, good morning, missed you today, is if you've got your activation band, is to do some lateral walks. So pop the band just above the knee. Okay, this is quite a small band. Oh, it's a medium, feels small. And again, just a semi-bent knee. Arms in the front. Good morning, Alina. How are you? You could do your side to side walks. Again, this is going to strengthen the abductors, the adductors. It's going to strengthen the quad. And then change the timing. So you might do 4. Yeah, just comment mobility and the bot will send you a link with all of the choreography and the class plans that I've done over the last 4 days. And then I'll add all these to the doc. So there you go. Third exercise, that's a brilliant one to do. Really like that. Also, you can keep your band on and work on hip activation and hip extension. So again, come to the wall, just slightly lean forward. This is again strengthening the glute, and do a really small hip extension back so the leg is being resisted by the band, because you want to strengthen the muscles around the knee joint as well. Yeah, and then again, let's go to calves. So if I take off the band, you could do this with your yoga block. So you could take your yoga block again to the side. So like a calf raise in the gym, you don't see many calf raise machines. You remember, you used to see them all the time. So just let your heels hang down. And then again, raise. You could do this with partners. So you're going up onto your toes and down. Again, different positions with your toes. So bring your feet quite close together and then take them further apart. And again, do your heel raise in this way. Another one to strengthen the calves. Ah, thank you. Here we go. Here is the ball, tennis ball. Just pop the tennis ball there between your knees like this. And then I want you to do a small circle. Again, this is a good one to warm up with. So if you just squeeze the tennis ball and then do a really small circle. So this again will sort of warm up, mobilise very gently around the kneecap and then turn the other direction. Thanks, Lena. That's awesome. Just again, a little squeeze there with the ball and circle around. Now again, if you want to strengthen the hip flexor, come out to the wall, take a seat, both legs are straight. Now bend one knee, you can hold on to it, flex the foot, and you would just concentrate on lifting the leg. So again, hip flexor, because if there is issues with the knees, you want to make sure that the hip flexors are strong. And this is a nice way to do that and isolate that without it being loaded like a squat. Again, you could change the position of this exercise, so rather than going up and down, you could have a weight or a block there and take the leg over the top like this. I mean, you soon fatigue, so maybe grab an interval music and do 30 seconds of each one of those exercises. They are cool. Strengthen the ankle with a really simple balance position. Take the right leg away and just hold the balance, and then just use your vision to provide the challenge. So you look to the right, look to the centre, look to the left, look right, and then try that with your eyes closed. There you go. So you look right, eyes closed, and then left, and then change that to the other side. So that's going to help strengthen the ankle. And then lastly, something that will have a big impact on strengthening your knee, again with your tennis ball. Just do your self-myofascial release there with your tennis ball. You're rolling. So you're rolling your ball forward and back. Oh, thanks, Lena. You're rolling your ball there from side to side, and you circle around, and then you would repeat that onto the other side. So lots of different exercises that you can really just incorporate really easily into any type of conditioning class that you're doing. It could be your body conditioning, your strength, legs, bums and tums, your older adults. All of those exercises can be beneficial. Maybe just choose one or two that are appropriate. Just add them in and make it part of your regular conditioning classes to strengthen the knees and also improve mobility around the knee joint. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. So comment mobility, and we will send you all of the class plans from the last 4 days that have got loads of mobility exercises on. There's a mobility flow, there's a strength and conditioning. I did a hip mobility, and you can check those out and incorporate them into your classes really easily. All right, guys, better go. I'm going to do my supporters briefing now. So if you're in the supporters, I'll see you at 7:30. And if you're not in the supporters, come and join us if you need a bit of help with your marketing, your social media, getting your community classes full, setting up online. We're going to cover all of that in the next 20 minutes. So I'll see you then. Have a good time in London, Shelley. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Have a good one.